Okay, picture this. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, peak heat wave, and you walk outside to check on your hydrangea, and your heart just drops into your stomach because this plant, this gorgeous, expensive hydrangea you babied all spring, looks completely dead, flat, limp. Every single leaf is drooping down like it's been personally defeated by the sun. It looks like someone let all the air out of it. And I know exactly what your brain is screaming at you right now. Run, grab the hose, drown this thing in water because it's too late. I need you to stop. Seriously. Put the hose down because panic watering a wilting hydrangea in the middle of a boiling hot afternoon is one of the fastest ways to actually kill it. You could be about to do more damage in the next 30 seconds than the heat wave has done all week. So, before you touch that hose, give me a few minutes because what's happening to this plant isn't what you think it is. Here's the actual biology of what you are looking at. And it comes down to two words: transpiration and turgor pressure. Stick with me. I promise this isn't as boring as it sounds. Those enormous hydrangea leaves, they are basically giant sails. Gorgeous, but not exactly efficient. And under intense sun, they are constantly sweating out water through tiny pores, trying to stay cool, the same way you would sweat through a shirt in that same heat. That process is called transpiration. The problem is hydrangeas have famously shallow root systems. So in the middle of a scorching afternoon, those big leaves are losing water way faster than those shallow little roots can pull replacement water up from soil that's basically been baking in an oven all day. There's a supply and demand crisis happening in real time. So what does the plant do? It's actually pretty smart about it. It deliberately drops its internal water pressure. That is the turgor pressure, which causes the leaves to go limp and droop. And by drooping, it shrinks its own surface area exposed to the sun. It's not a system failure. It's the plant curling up and shielding itself on purpose. Your hydrangea is not dying. It's taking a dramatic, over-the-top midday nap so it doesn't burn itself alive. Honestly, I respect the commitment to self-care. So, if it's not dying, how do you actually know whether it needs water or not? This is where most people get it completely wrong. So, I want you to do one simple thing before you touch that hose. Stick your bare finger about 2 inches down into the soil at the base of the plant. Just do it. Don't overthink it. It's all dirt. You will survive. If that soil is still moist down there, and during a heat wave, it very often still is, don't water it. I'm serious. The roots have plenty to drink. The leaves up top are just sweating it out faster than they can restock. Watering on top of already wet soil doesn't fix a single thing. All you are doing is soaking roots that are already sitting in hot in the middle of the afternoon sun, which is basically slow cooking them. You aren't saving your hydrangea. You are accidentally poaching it. Now, if you want to actually help it through the worst of the afternoon without touching a drop of water, here is your move. Give it some temporary shade. An umbrella, a patio chair taped down its side, an old bedsheet draped over a couple of stakes. Genuinely does not matter how ridiculous it looks. You are just buying the leaves a break from direct sun for a couple of hours so they are not fighting quite as hard. And then just wait. Walk away. Go do literally anything else with your afternoon. Come back around 8 p.m. Once the sun is gone and the temperature is dropped, and I promise you, that same half-dead hydrangea is going to be standing there fully resurrected. Leaves up, perky, totally fine, like nothing ever happened. and you didn't add a single extra drop of water to make that happen. It did that entirely on its own because it was never actually dying in the first place. It was just clogged out for its lunch break. Okay, so that handles today's drama. But let's talk about how you stop this whole panic cycle from happening again tomorrow. Because there is a right way to water a hydrangea and a wrong way, and most people are doing the wrong way without even realizing it. Water early in the morning, not at 3 p.m. Not even in the evening. You can help it. Early morning, before the heat of the day sets in, and water deeply right at the base of the plant, soaking down into the root zone, and never on the leaves. Wet hydrangea leaves sitting in the afternoon sun are basically an invitation for fungal problems, and there's a whole separate headache you don't need on top of this one. The goal with a deep morning soak is to get water down where those shallow roots can actually store it and access it slowly throughout the day, instead of the plant just running on fumes by lunchtime. And then seal the deal with mulch. Lay down a good layer around the base of the plant. This acts like insulation, keeping that shallow root zone cooler and holding moisture in the soil for longer, so your roots aren't cooking the second the sun hits its peak. Basically, you are giving up your hydrangea a little cooling blanket so it doesn't have to stage a dramatic collapse every single afternoon just to survive August or even September. So here is everything wrapped up. When your hydrangea flops over at 3 p.m., that's not an emergency. That's just Tuesday for a hydrangea in the heat. Don't react with panic and ahus. Check the soil first. Give it shade if you want to help. Let it rest and water deep and early so the roots are prepared before the sun even shows up to cause trouble. Understand the biology and you stop fighting your garden every single afternoon. If this supported you from grabbing that hose and accidentally slow cooking your hydrangea, hit subscribe, because this channel is all about working with your plants instead of panicking at them. And I want to know in the comments, be honest, has a wilting plant ever tricked you into overwatering it during a heat wave? I promise you are not the only one. I've been there too. I'll see you in the next one.